As we all know, GMT is one of the best, if not the greatest company out there today, with their business model, the way they take care of their customers, the way they just do things, and the quality of things, which is usually just completely off the charts. Today we're going to be talking about something really, really special, and that is Combat Commander. Now, if anybody remembers in the last 20 years that Combat Commander Europe and Combat Commander Mediterranean are some of the most classic games put out by GMT. Well, if you don't have both those, don't worry. They've fixed that with a monster box here, which is the 20th anniversary edition of Combat Commander. So what are we going to do? We're going to go down, take a look, and see what you get inside the box, and then we'll talk more on the other side. Chad Jensen, that brilliant son of a gun, I'm going to tell you right now, this 20th anniversary of just such a great, this is what they do best. They combined both the European and the Mediterranean into this one big box. If you never played this game, this is one that is very enjoyable with two players, and I've played it quite a bit. Yeah, you're going to get this beautiful, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous rule book, of course. And, you know, the one thing is, you know, this is going to take a little bit, okay? This does have a little medium to a little bit higher end complexity, but what you're going to get, you know, what you put into it is what you're going to get out of this fantastic, fantastic game. The 20th anniversary edition with some historical setup, 24 scenarios, random scenario generator, which is very, very cool. Your point values, and what really helps you is on page 39 is that they have a fantastic run through where they actually have an example of play, and that is really going to help you a lot to understand some of the concepts of everything, of how this plays out. And I've actually, when I was first learning this, I actually played this out, and it really does make a world of difference. It really does. Your time track, of course, beautiful quality. I mean, what do you expect from GMT? I don't think I can get it all into the screen here. Your orders of battle for the Germans and such. The absolutely beautiful, also for the British. I'm sorry, I forgot. I grabbed a little bit too much here. You're also going to have your terrain charts. The French, the British, the Italians, the orders of battle for them, and then, of course, a nice little leader table, which is going to help you a lot. And then on the other side, kind of a rundown of how fire attacks go off and how you're going to work things out. One of these smaller chits are here. You know, you really want to take good care of these. These are going to be all your mines and your blazes, and, you know, keeping control, your control markers and such. Some of the things that you can attach to your platoons, your machine guns, your MGs, your medium MGs, your flamethrowers, your satchel charges, and then the beautiful, beautiful counters. Here's the back, of course. Just very, very well done in this fantastic system. And you're going to get quite a few sheets here that really are going to just fit everything, and just really is just a fantastic system. Your maps, they are not mounted maps, but I will tell you this: the quality of these maps are ridiculous. You know, once you fly them out, you can either do a couple of things. You can laminate them. You can bring them down to an Office Depot and have them all laminated. I've done that in the past. but they're a little hard. You got to have the storage for them, and you're going to get quite a few here. And then all your combat cards are going to be in here. Everything that you're going to need, your fate decks and stuff like that, that really just are fantastic, because you're not going to use dice, because all your dice rolls are going to be on these cards. So you are going to, as you can see, that one's a jammed. Well, they're all jammed. You know, it just depends on what you deck you're going to pull. You're going to shuffle these up, and you're going to have different results on here, and you're going to use that as your dice instead of actually using dice, which I think is just a really, really cool mechanism. Beautifully put together. You know, I mean, what else do you expect from GMT? I mean, they really hit it out of the park here when they do things. And this 20th anniversary edition is really great. If you know, the way I see it, it is a celebration. But for those of you, the very few that have not or are just getting into war games, this is a great buy, because this 20th edition is encompassing 2 big boxes and putting it all into one, and just making it, giving you the latest of everything, which is just perfect. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts. It's GMT. It's GMT. And nobody does anything better than GMT. Taking these 2 fantastic box sets, the Europe and the Mediterranean, and combining into one for the 20th anniversary, I think is just absolutely masterful. The new cover art is really, really cool. And something, great games, especially when they come from GMT, they reprint, they have, they just did Space Empires, where it's like the 5th edition. There's just always a demand for quality, gameplay, and greatness, and that is what GMT is. Plain and simple, no other way around it. One of my favorite companies, and I've got I look at the shelf over there, and it is just filled of greatness, and that is for sure. They just do it better than anybody else, and there's a lot of care and a lot of passion in it. And I commend them once again, Rachel and the gang and Gene and everybody, for just doing what's right. And what more could you ask, right? Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody. And be sure to go to tradingcardmarket.com. The very best at sports cards, non-sports cards, trading card games, and accessories. Be sure to sign up and get $10 off any purchase over $50 or more. Trading Card Market. Great service, great prices, and great cards. TradingCardMarket.com.